So these activities are the ones that I uploaded to Moodle. But first, I want to talk about this portfolio of this partial because I really find it really useful for me because I like to write and translate the text I made. So I think it was really cool to learn about this. So the first activity I uploaded to Moodle was History in a Box. In that activity, they show us new time expressions, and actually that it's serving me a lot because me as a writer, it's very important to be very specific with details, and these expressions of time are helping me to specify all the times, all the time lapses, and maybe all the wishes and all the desires from the character. And actually it makes the reader of the story to be more compenetrate with the character, and it can also make him imagine more details. And I don't know how to explain it. It's more like he can empathize with the story and with the character. So yeah, it's really helping me a lot. And when I started learning all those time expressions, it was really nice because I mean, like one or two, I already knew it, but the rest it was like, okay, so I can take a lot of these new time expressions to write my stories. Well, to translate them, but writing it in a way where the vocabulary I use it's more extensive. So the second activity I uploaded to Moodle was writing a personal story, and that one was not well difficult in the part that I have to remember or to choose one of my personal experience, and for me that's a little bit complicated because all the experience I have I really care for them because all of them gave me a lesson, bring me a lesson, and I think that they are all very important to me. But it was not difficult in the part of writing because, as I said on the screen before, I am really compenetrate with the descriptive part. So actually, it was nice. I really like that activity. Okay, so the third activity I uploaded to Moodle was the Memories Forum. We had to watch a video where it explains you how smells are related with memories and how the bond is really strong between those things. And for me as a writer, I mean, because seeing in another point of view, I think that all the things that we've been watching, it's about how to how us can can write the things, but in a really good way, in a more professional way, I think. So it helps me. Well, it didn't help me a lot, but I could understand more about how important smells are, and we had to answer how or I mean the teacher put us like what does the cigarette smell reminds you of, so we have to put like which memory does that smell brings to our mind. But I think I didn't put like two of them because one was like a perfume and I really don't care about perfumes. I don't know. And the other one was I think cigarettes, but all my family smokes. So it was like, I don't know. I mean, it's something normal to me, so it's not really important. It's not a big deal. So my fourth activity that I uploaded to Moodle was major decisions in life, which I have to use the vocabulary of page 97, which talks you about the importance between, well, not between, but the importance of using nouns, adjectives, and strong verbs when you're describing something. In this case, my major decision. But in general, I think that's one of the things I really use when I'm writing my stories, because it's not the same saying like, and then he kissed her. It's not the same as saying, and then he touched her in the most softly way, and then he put his lips on her soft skin. Something like that. I mean, it's not the same because you're adding these kind of sensations, that it's the same that I talk about in the last screen in my third activity about smells, because then you are creating this emotional environment that your reader can bond with, and that makes more special. I mean, you're giving value to the things that you're writing, and you can make people empathize more with the things that you are sharing with them. We also saw the topic of reincarnation and past lives during this partial, and for me it was really interesting to talk about it because lately I've been investigating and learning about these topics, and in my beliefs and for the things that I'm learning, I do believe that there is fate, but I also think that we can create our own destiny. But for me, being able to express myself about this topic was really interesting and important. And actually, I had the opportunity to learn about what does my classmates think about the topic. Conclusion: I think that I'm leaving Justo Sierra and this partial with a lot of learning and a lot of growing, personal and mental growing. And I think that I will take all these lessons and I will use them for the rest of my life, because now I can express myself in different ways that that at the beginning of the year I couldn't.